What is up, people of the interwebs? Kyle here from Bricks on a Budget, and today we are doing something out of this world, pun intended, with Ben 10 Lego minifigures. All these are 100% custom, all my idea, and while I was growing up, I would have killed to get some Ben 10 minifigs. I thought it was going to happen when they had that Construction series that really wasn't that good, and all the pieces were basically the same, just different colored and a different sculpted head for the aliens. And I was really hoping that we would get some minifig scale aliens so that they'd look to scale with any other people. If you would have told me back then that it would have been possible to make these kinds of characters, it would have been mind-blowing. Because after LEGO started making a lot of different, more creative molds, like, for example, the ghost kind of legs substitute for Ghostfreak, that never existed back in the day, and I'm glad it does now. Same goes for the Garmadon forearms that were used for, well, forearms. The Flaming Skull from Ghost Rider for Heep Blast. The vampire big ears for Eye Guy back there. Let's just say, LEGO's really improved in time, and it's made customization quite a lot better. Alright, let's get to the individual minifigs. And first up, here we have Wildmutt. And yeah, I know he wasn't in the previous shots I've got, but while editing this, I kind of figured I'd turn a Corellian Hound from the Solo LEGO set into Wildmutt to make the showcase a little bit bigger than what we already had. So as you can see, he's got his little armband that was in the show, and the rest of him is painted orange, aside from the similar teeth from the Corellian Hound. I just didn't paint the teeth, and it worked for the animalistic hero Wildmutt, I feel. He's a bit smaller than I would have preferred, but besides the size, he's probably the best bet for making your own Wildmutt. He's a similar shape, and yeah, I just think it worked out pretty well. I kind of painted over the eyes, but they're not that noticeable. And here he is, folks, the one, the only Forearms! One of the most popular aliens who probably is tied with Heep Blast for most popular, I think. I don't know the exact results, I just know he and Heep Blast get most of the toys. But yeah, Forearms! Forearms here, like I said earlier, was able to be made thanks to the Garmadon second torso piece that's stacked on the first torso. Besides that, everything's just painted. I kind of got the line going down the center of the two torsos to give him that shirt look. Also, there's a little white circle on there for the Omnitrix logo, similar to Wildmutt. I went with a white circle because it was small enough to go on the shoulder, but could also be enlarged for if another character needed it. I'll probably do a green circle for when I do Alien Force characters, but that won't be till later. But yep, here's a 360 look. Did take quite a while to get the face right, with the little line going down the center, and the little dimple in his cheek with his mouth. I went for that look to give him a more like grunting look. He's doing something like if he was doing something really strong and it resulted in him grunting. It works. And here we got Ghostfreak, who is sporting the ghost tail piece from the Ghost from the Collective Minifigs line, the one that had the chains. It was gray, Ghostfreak's gray, so it worked. I used the plain gray torso from him as well, and also the Patrick Star head, but backwards. Here's where the face would go for Patrick if it was still on there. And here's Ghostfreak's weird pink eyeball that kind of moved around his black lines around his body. Although this fig can't really do that because it's painted, but it would be kind of cool to get a moving eye. As you can see, I also got some of the lines appearing underneath the arms as well, because they go all the way around. Also got some minor lines on the ghost tail as well. And that's about it for Ghostfreak. And here's Heep Blast here. Another popular character that keeps appearing in Ben 10. It's a little 360 look for you. Again, I used the Ghost Rider head mold for this one. That was the only piece that really was necessary for this one. The rest of him's just painted. And it did take a while to get the painting on there. From the yellow for the feet, as well as the yellow marks going all around his red torso and such. It was a little squiggly, squaggly, long time to perfect, let's say. But overall, I think he turned out pretty well. I tried to make the lines as accurate as I could with the original Ben 10 show. Lastly, you could kind of see some of the original Ghost Rider translucent orange popping out of the back here. Yeah, that's kind of done intentionally to make it look, make the flames look a lot more dynamic than just being a single color. Like they're just burning more like real fire. To be burning more realistically. So, yeah, kind of went with that. Alright, now here's one of my favorites, Frankenstrike, who's basically an alien version of Frankenstein. Basically had an electromagnetic body, could shoot lightning, and was quite a powerhouse during a fight in space, I believe it was. But yeah, this guy's freaking awesome. It took quite a while to get him right as well. Originally it was a yellow torso and arms that I painted green, as well as the Legends of Chima gauntlets here that I painted to have green fingers, as well as the bronze coloring as well to give it that shine. I also bronzed the Tesla coils in the back too. The hair is from the Lego Ninjago movie line's version of Cole, because it was spiky, shaggy hair, and Frankenstrike has spiky, shaggy hair in the original. He had a flat top later in Omniverse, but I was going more for the original show. Also, kind of hard to believe, but the face is also painted version of Cole's face from the Lego Ninjago line as well. I painted over everything besides the mouth and used the eyebrows / eyes to map out where I'd make the darkish yellow pupilled eyes. And I think it turned out pretty well. What do you guys think? And last up, here we got Eye Guy, who has a lot of eyeballs sticking out of his back, his arms, his chest, but not his face. 'Cause he's some awesome eyeball zapping alien that has a bat kind of motif to him. It was kind of difficult figuring out what to do with his face, because there aren't any pieces that would really 100% resemble the giant pointed ears at the top, but the vampire / man-bat big ears kind of work for the bat motif. I know it's not 100% accurate, but it was the best I could do. And it did take me quite a while to get the green pupils inside of the black circles for the eyes. I kept screwing them up, but eventually I got it. Eventually. Really glad I figured it out, though. So yeah, guys, that is about it for the Ben 10 LEGO Custom Minifigure Showcase. Hope you guys like it. Let me know which one you guys like the most, or just let me know which Ben 10 alien you think is the best out of all of them, including Alien Force, Omniverse, or the reboot, if you want to. And until next time, this is Kyle from Bricks on a Budget, signing out.